Hello, everybody. Uh, Come on in, join the stream. Come on in, join the stream. Big dog. Oh, I wanna be bit up, better. Oh, I don't know what that means, low key. I don't even feel comfortable saying that. And every time I sing it, I feel convicted. Like, why am I singing? I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means. No one knows what it means, but it's provocative. No, it's not. It's gross. Gets the people going. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Xavier, what's up? How you doing? I see you're on different time today, because yesterday you came through talking spicy, my boy. Yesterday you came in here talking spicy. I'm glad you're having a better day today. For sure, for sure. Welcome everybody. Goth Girl Swipe, what it is, my boy? Javon, what's up, my boy? Your jerky. Yeah. How y'all doing today? Ah man, I've been doing great, great. No complaints. No complaints for me on my end. How you doing? How you been? Hope you've been doing great as well. Cortelli, get on Fortnite. It's reactions time, man. Listen, every Saturday for the first 2 hours of the stream, we do a reaction video. We do the videos and reactions, man. Every Saturday. And then what, last Saturday, I actually didn't do any reactions. I actually did it on Sunday. That's what we did. You been alright? What's up, Shrey's? What's good with you, man? So for the first 2 hours, we do reaction videos that's been sent. We gonna have a good fucking time. We gonna have a good time. We gonna have a good time. We gonna have a good time. Hell yeah. Clap it up for y'all. Everybody talking about hop on Fortnite, hop on Fortnite. We watching reaction videos every Saturday. That's what we do first. That's how we start things off, okay? Reaction videos. And then we're going to hop into games later, okay? Xavier, you said that was your friend? Oh, okay. Hey, hey, tell your friend he don't know me like that. Watch his mouth. Talking spicy. All right. So we're going to hop into this right here. This is the most recent video that we have for reactions. Last week we did the music reaction from Drake's Iceman. And to be honest, I don't know if I want to do all three. That's just how I'm feeling. I was okay with doing the first one. I don't know about the other two, but depends. If y'all really want me to do reactions to the other two Drake tapes, then we can. But we got this video right here, the best rapper for every skill. This one was sent in by Dom, and then after that we got the hantavirus video, classic star. I think I watched that. Yeah, I saw that. The Dallas Cowboys release schedule. Can Julius Randle beat Helen Keller in one-on-one basketball? I thought that was hilarious, the title. Do they know they're alive? Do animals know they exist? That's interesting. And then we got when YouTubers get their identity leaked. Yes, yes, yeah. We got that one as well that we shall watch. Okay, let's see how many of these we can actually get through. But it's gonna be a stacked weekend because Monday is a holiday. We don't have to go to work Monday. Tuesday morning, I'm going to be flying to Vegas. I wish I had like the IRL gear, but I don't, and that's okay. But I mean, there still might be some content that I'll try to get in and out for y'all, for sure. But if y'all ready, I'm ready. If y'all ready, I'm ready. And with that being said, start the video, man. All right, let's get it.
Today, we'll be going over a really interesting topic. Who is the greatest rapper for every musical skill? Is it flows, lyrical ability, storytelling? We'll be going through all of them in this video.
Yeah.
Before we get into it, let me set 3 quick ground rules for this video, because I already know this video is going to have the comment section on fire. 1, I split every skill into 2 categories, old school and modern.
Okay.
So don't be surprised when you don't see new rappers going up against the legends. They each get their own lane.
Okay.
2, this is strictly my opinion. You don't have to agree, but that's why we have a comment section. So feel free to express your opinion. And 3, feel free to debate it respectfully. I'm always down to chop it up with y'all.
Okay.
All right, let's get into it.
What's good, Disaster?
Subscribe while you're here because it helps a ton. Starting off with one of the most important parts of rapping, flow. When you talk about
L, what's good? How you doing?
Ability to rhyme, but also the way a rapper just effortlessly rides off the rhythm of a beat. Doesn't have to be forced, you just gotta let it flow. For the old school pick, we're going with Biggie Smalls.
Yeah,
His
I
flow
felt
was
that.
so smooth, it felt like he was skating on the
After
beat.
he gets done
He
with
made
the
it sound
explanation, give us
effortless, no
your
matter the
go
tempo
for the
or
skill.
topic. Whether
Okay.
he was telling a story or flexing, Biggie made the beat his playground. For the modern era, that goes to Jid. His flow is
Okay, so you want me to give mine right now? If we talking about flow, you wanna know who I feel like has one of the greatest flows of all time? Jay-Z. To me, I think Jay-Z got one of the best flows ever. And you can really hear his flow like in what's it called? No one on the corner has swagger like us, swagger like us, swagger like da, 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 da. Jay-Z's flow in that song, crazy. No one so I think I'm gonna go with Jay-Z flow wise.
predictable and clean. He
Flow
switches
JID do got a crazy flow
still
though.
keeps everything tight. Honorable mentions for flow go to rappers like J. Cole, Rakim, Eminem, and more. Now, let's talk delivery.
Okay.
It's not always about the lyrics or what you say.
Delivery?
It's about how you say it. Delivery matters a lot because you can have the best lyrics, but when not delivered well, the song just feels like it's missing.
Flat. It'd be flat.
The rapper that I feel stands out in this for the old school is DMX. When DMX rapped, you felt it in your chest.
Yeah.
His voice was pure energy. He barked, growled,
Yeah.
whispered, screamed, and somehow it all worked. Every line felt urgent, like it had to be said right then and there. For modern, I'm giving it the
Pusha T, yeah.
The calm menace in his delivery is something else. He never raises his voice, but every line cuts deep.
It
no
do.
Mumbles or splutters. He raps like his bars could pierce through concrete. And for that, he stands out especially in an era where all deliveries sound almost the same. Some other MCs whose deliveries stand out
Kendrick,
Ice Cube, Westside Gun, Rick Ross, and more.
Westside Gun. That's not bad. Delivery. Who I say got one of the best deliveries? I feel like that one that's accurate. I feel like that was accurate. DMX got crazy delivery.
Moving on to lyricism, it was really hard to pick out my winners for this.
This had to be tough,
especially in a genre
because
like
Wheezy,
hip-hop, where
yeah.
lyricism is very important if you want to stand out. So I decided my old school
MF Doom
to be MF Doom.
Okay.
Because of just how top tier his pen game is. His lyrics were filled with metaphors, double entendres, obscure references, and bizarre wordplay. You had to run his verses back 3 times just to catch half of it. For the modern era, I'll go with Lupe Fiasco.
Lupe? Now, don't get me wrong. Lupe is a... Lupe for lyricist? Stop it. Stop. Don't get me wrong. Lupe is great. Lupe is great, but for the new era, what's good, Jack? Lupe? That's I want to hear his honorable mentions.
Yes, he's underrated, but I feel like his pen game deserves more attention. Bro raps like a college professor with bars. He
Lupe though, for the new age, Lupe.
dives into politics, philosophy, culture, and still manages to keep it fly. Some of his tracks
This guy's a buster just based on the way he said fly. Listen to this. He still manages to keep it fly.
Bro raps like a college professor with bars. He dives into politics, philosophy, culture, and still manages to keep it fly.
Fly. Dude, Lupe? Get out of here, buddy.
Some of his tracks are so layered they could be studied like poetry. He may not be one of the biggest when it came to streams, but his lyricism stands out to me.
Now, don't get me wrong, Lupe is a phenomenal lyricist, but like if we like
Honorable mentions for lyricism go to Nas, Black Thought, Kendrick Lamar, and
right, I mean those two in itself those three in itself already to me, in my opinion, eons. I gotta see what the comment section talking. Lyricism? I understand. Wait, whoa. Somebody said king of honorable mentions. I gotta see what people talking about. That's when when I was sure it was AI. 4 minutes and 31 seconds. Oh. Lyric loop. Wow. Okay. I would have thought that I've got like that people would be a little bit more. Lupe Fiasco is indeed a college professor with bars. He definitely is. I think what's going on here? 2 minutes and 2 seconds. I'm confused. I would have thought other people would have probably felt some type of way about that, but like I said, granted, don't get me wrong, like he is good. Okay, well, I guess not. I guess people really think Lupe Fiasco the best lyricism of the new era.
and more. All right, now let's get into versatility. This is an artist's ability to thrive in multiple styles and genres, and their ability
Versatility.
to put out tracks that appeal to different audiences.
Mm.
Lil Wayne is the old school pick here. In his
Yeah.
prime, Wayne could go pop, reggae, rock, and still out-rap anyone.
Yeah.
I've always admired his ability to work with different genres and collab with different generations of rappers and still murder the track.
Yeah.
Modern pick?
Drake.
It's gotta be Drake.
Yeah.
Not just because he comes from Lil Wayne's camp, but come on, his versatility is undeniable. Love him or hate him, the man's a musical chameleon. He's done boom bap, R&B, drill, Afrobeat, trap,
Yeah.
pop, and always nails it.
Yeah.
The craziest part is that he usually does this in multiple languages. He knows how to adapt and still sound like himself. Some other rappers who I admire their versatility include Kanye West, Lil Yachty, and Tyler the Creator.
Lil Yachty. Okay. So I feel like with this one, those two, I can give him those two, Wayne and Drake, in terms of versatility, because of the genre bending aspects that they have provided through their careers. I mean, of course, we know Drake literally can make any style song. Are all of them good? No, but yeah, Wayne for sure. Like Wayne came out with a whole rock album. Wayne definitely is one of those guys. I would say. Well, hold on now. Now that I think about it, versatility too. Like Andre 3000, Andre 3K definitely was versatile as hell. But Andre 3000 super versatile. Wow. Hold on now. I feel like I don't know. Like I guess it just depends on the era, because like you could put Wayne in that old school ish kind of era, but Wayne was versatile. Andre 3K was versatile. For me, versatility. I don't know if I could say Kanye on that versatility as like the aspect of like diving into other genre style songs, genre bending, like besides what pop. But I mean, that's a given, you know, with him being as big as he is. Um, so I guess it just kind of depend on what you looking at for versatility. But I think those two are good choices.
Now let's talk influence. Hip hop is not always about how many records you
Kanye, influence, the most influential rapper of the decade, Kanye West.
sell, the number of streams you get, and all that. Sometimes it's about the legacy you leave behind and how you impact the younger generation of MCs.
There you go.
For old school, it's
Tupac. Yeah.
easily. He wasn't just a rapper, he was a movement. From the late 2000s to even this present day, everyone tried to imitate the thug poet persona Tupac represented. His music reached people on a spiritual and emotional level. His influence goes way beyond rap, into activism, film, and even fashion. For the modern era, Kanye
There we
West is
go.
clear.
Yeah, for sure. Kanye is
reshaped
clear.
how rap sounds multiple times. From
Yes.
soul samples to 808s to experimental pop fusion,
Yes.
he changed the sonic landscape again and again.
Yes.
And a close second has to be Future.
Yes. Yes. Bro, that's what I'm talking. I'm glad somebody. Future. I ain't gonna stunt. Future that nigga, bro. I like Future, bro. Future definitely got some mini me's out there, bro. Like a lot of them. A lot of them.
Sound basically raised a generation of trap artists. But as for Kanye, he boasts of being the influence behind many of the biggest names in the game today.
Yeah, for
He
sure.
claims he inspired many big names like Travis Scott,
For sure.
Drake,
For sure.
Kid Cudi,
For sure.
and I feel like he was right.
For sure.
Because his influence is just unmatched. Honorable mentions for influence include Future, Lil Wayne, Keith Chafe, and Nas.
Lil Wayne, yeah. Lil Wayne, yeah, for sure. Yes, Lil Wayne, for sure. But influence over the entire rap game, yay. It's unmatched, bro.
These rappers helped shape the sound and style of the new generation of rappers.
Moving down to storytelling.
Okay.
This is
Storytelling for me, I'm gonna give it to Eminem, bro. Old school Eminem. Storytelling was crazy, my boy. Old school Eminem.
the ability of a rapper to paint a picture with his rhymes, making you feel like you were actually there while making you vibe to it at the same time. Many old school rappers stand out in this category. The likes of Eminem,
Yep.
Biggie Smalls,
Yep.
Nas,
Yep.
and so much more.
Storytelling,
There's
storytelling
one
too.
rapper who has mastered the art of storytelling.
Andre 3000. Andre 3000. Yes, that's another one. Ooh. For those who know The Wandering Soul. Yeah. Yeah. Did you finally take a listen to that whole album? Oh wait, no, it was Monkey who said he hadn't taken a listen to that whole tape. Yeah, The Wandering Soul, nice. Yeah, Andre 3000 definitely was a fantastic storyteller. I would say it's a tie between him and old school Eminem. Yo, I'm back. I have a YouTube. Welcome back. You do have a YouTube.
And that is none other than Slick Rick.
Whoa. Ow. I was not expecting Slick Rick. I think I might be not familiar with your game, sir.
The art of storytelling wasn't just an album, it was his whole identity.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, facts. Slick Rick. Yeah.
What he represented as an artist. He had vivid characters, wild plots, humor, and heart. He told stories like some kind of hip hop Shakespeare. For the modern era, you
Kendrick?
gotta give it to Kendrick Lamar. No question. Kendrick weaves stories into his songs with such detail and emotion.
Which, yeah, facts. Like, yeah, Facts. I mean, I agree. Like Kendrick for the new school, you know, honorable mention for new school storytellers that you can throw in there that you know for sure you can throw in there is a J. Cole. Um, some people might even put J. Cole over Kendrick for storytelling. Um, I haven't really necessarily heard anybody else that's just like a crazy storyteller in the new generation. You know what I mean? But K Dot for sure. Old school, Slick Rick. I gotta go back and listen. I gotta go back and listen because Slick Rick. That was a pool I wasn't prepared for. That was a pool I was not prepared for. I definitely thought he was gonna give Eminem for storytelling, but
And it feels like you're watching a movie.
and then Andre
Whether
3000.
it's about his upbringing, society, or someone else's life, he pulls you in every time.
Mm,
He's done this on several tracks such as Duckworth,
yeah,
Sing About Me,
Yeah.
and many more.
yeah,
Some other MCs that stand out in this category include Nas, Eminem,
yeah.
Biggie, J. Cole, and Immortal Technique. Up next,
Okay.
album sales and streams.
I mean, we already know who gonna win this category.
This category is kind of complicated because before streaming was invented, rappers relied solely on album sales for mainstream success.
Right.
While in this modern era, I'll be using the streaming numbers and monthly listeners to decide.
Right.
The old school pick for me is Tupac. He went diamond with All Eyes on Me and sold crazy numbers even while dealing with legal drama and social controversy.
I listen. Here's a hot take from me. Right. Hot take. I believe that Tupac was disguising himself as a gangster rapper as a part of the character role that he was getting paid to play, because Tupac went to Juilliard, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure Tupac went to Juilliard. He was an actor. He was in dance, if I'm not mistaken. So I think that during this time, hip hop was like on a course where it was not. Nah, I mean, yeah, it was at this course where it's like, okay, like, let's get it more popular. We need somebody in the hip hop world, like faces. We need faces of hip hop. And I think they hired Tupac to be one of those faces in the hip hop community, to be like what the image that they wanted hip hop to be like. Think about everything when it comes to what Tupac quote unquote represented. First off, fuck your bitch in the clique you claim, right? Thug persona, gangster persona, West Side. You know what I'm saying? Do not come after me for throwing. I don't know. There's no affiliation. I got no affiliation with that. But I'm just saying, y'all know what I'm saying. I had to put a disclaimer there because I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that. Anyway, I think that they manufactured Tupac. That's just my hot take.
His music moved serious units and still does. For the modern era,
Drake, of
you
course.
gotta give it to Drake. The man breaks his own streaming records on a yearly basis. First week sales, chart placements, digital numbers. It's not even close right now. Love him or hate him, his numbers just don't lie. Other rappers that have had their own shares of mainstream success
Kanye,
are
Eminem.
50 Cent.
Eminem is the highest selling hip hop artist of all time, though, if I'm not mistaken.
Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, and Travis Scott. Let's move down to discography.
Okay.
This was hands down the most difficult category for me to exactly decide, because a lot of rappers have put out some great projects out there.
Oh, new school is gotta be Damn, I was gonna say with so much conviction, new school got to be Kendrick. I am a fan of Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. A lot of people didn't like Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, but I liked that album. Okay, heavy is the head that chose to wear the crown. To whom is given much is required now. That gives me goosebumps listening to that song. But if we were to really look at his discography, right? Official album releases. Good Kid, Mad City, amazing. To Pimp a Butterfly, amazing. Damn, amazing. Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, good. GNX, good. But that's five, right? That's five. One, two. If you want to count Untitled, Unmastered, all right, you can count that. But at the same time, like his discography is really good, and I feel like his work up until Mr. Morale, because that one wasn't well received by the fan base, by the hip hop community. I guess it was kind of iffy, but that one, I would say up until that point, he was putting out great quality work.
with great and flawless album runs, while some haven't been able to keep up with their standards in recent times. Take Kanye,
Why you show Kanye for this?
for example. He has one of the most reputable discographies out there, but his recent projects fall short of his usual standards. His recent albums were so bad that fans started to question if it was the same Kanye that put out
Okay, first of all, so bad? No, sir. I don't think those albums were bad. That, what do you mean so bad?
recent projects fall short of his usual standards. His
Now, I will say, like, some of Kanye's newer albums, the ones with him and Ty Dolla $ign, like, are we really counting those though? Those are like like collaborative tapes. You feel what I'm saying? But I do feel like some of those, the mixing and mastering could have been better. Yeah, for sure. Um, in that quality of standard, the mixing and mastering could have been better. Donda though sounded amazing. Donda was good. Donda felt good. Donda sounded good. Donda was nice. Donda 2, I think I listened to that when it dropped on actual DSPs, because for a while it wasn't on DSPs.
recent albums were so bad that fans started to question if it was the same Kanye that put out Graduation and The College Dropout. So in this category, I'll not only be taking into consideration the quality of the album runs, but also how long the rapper could retain that quality. And I know the comments are going to be heated by this category, so feel free to voice your opinions. Old school winner for me is
Jay-Z. Yeah.
From Reasonable Doubt
But that's kind of questionable though, because Jay-Z had
to The Blueprint to 444, he's given us classic after classic.
it depends on what you consider a classic, because that Kingdom Come joint by Jay-Z was not very well received. So what we talking here?
While evolving and aging gracefully in rap, there's variety, depth, and consistent quality. He's been able to keep up to his standards from the 90s down to this modern era. For that, I gotta give it to Hove.
Okay.
For my modern pick, I would like to shout out names like Pusha T with his flawless discography. Kendrick.
Nah, Pusha T discography, yo, chat. Pusha T discography is tough. That when he said Pusha T, and I start thinking about Pusha T's discography, he ain't lying. Pusha T got a nice discography, bro. He said flawless. He might be right. I don't think I can name a bad Pusha T album. I don't think I can name a bad Pusha T album now that I think about it. If we're talking about his solo runs and not with him and not his clips, he only got like what, three or four? I don't know.
For giving us classic after classic while shifting his sound. But for this one,
Common.
I gotta go with Freddie Gibbs.
Freddie
Gibbs has
Gibbs.
dropped nothing but heat for over a decade. Pinata, Bandana, Alfredo. This
Alfredo
guy
too.
simply doesn't miss. His catalog is criminally underrated. It's understandable to put names like Outkast, Nas, Kanye, Kendrick, and Tyler in this category, but I'm gonna go.
I like Kendrick for this category, but I mean I like not Kendrick. I like Tyler for this category, but I don't know if I put Tyler really in that category because Cherry Bomb is one of those albums from him where I'm like, yo, like this shit. It's not trash, but sonically, I thought Cherry Bomb could have been so much better. Um, but I do like Cherry Bomb because don't get me. There are a couple records on there that I think I bump more than I think I like. You know what I'm saying? I like them more than I think I do. But
with those two. Now to
he do got a pretty nice discography though. Freddie Gibbs. I ain't even gonna hold you. Freddie Gibbs got a nice discography too. For the new age, I feel like that's reasonable. That's a reasonable take.
Styles. Some rappers are so good that they just hear a beat and they just start spitting from the top of their heads.
Okay, who we
Bars
putting?
and some other rappers can't even pen down.
Okay, who we
20
putting
every
on
time they
this?
Come up with something better.
What's good, Xavier?
Take Lil Wayne, for example. He has claimed on several occasions that he doesn't even need to write. He just enters the booth and boom, the magic happens. But he's not even the one I'm picking.
Who you picking?
Old school, we gotta go with Big L. He was the blueprint for raw, witty freestyle energy. My modern pick might sound crazy, but
Juice
I'm
WRLD.
gonna go with Juice WRLD.
Okay, yeah,
Fans
you got
claim that
to.
about 70% of his insane catalog.
I love Tyler the Creator too, bro. Tyler the Creator is tough. I like Tyler the Creator's music. I've liked Tyler the Creator's music since Bastard. And I've loved watching him evolve from Bastard to the album that got Yonkers on there. I can't think of what it's called. Goblin. From Bastard to Goblin to Camp. Bro, like I like Tyler the Creator. And seeing Tyler the Creator evolve musically to where he is now, I think it's amazing watching him evolve. So yeah, I love Tyler the Creator's music too, bro. Tyler the Creator is fire. Tyler the Creator is fire. Shout out Tyler, man. Tyler the Creator actually helped me get through a lot of tough high school times, bro. He really did.
Wasn't written, that he just steps into the booth and lets the magic happen. If this is true, then I guess it justifies why I chose him. Honorable mentions go to Eminem, Lil Wayne, J. Cole, and more. Let's talk longevity. Many rappers do a lot of great things, but some just can't do it for a long time.
Yeah.
But the others can keep up with that quality for decades. Falling off doesn't seem to exist for these guys. The old school pick is Nas. No one has stayed as relevant, respected, and sharp for as long.
Okay. Over Jay-Z? Over Jay-Z? Nas over Jay-Z for longevity? Let's hear your reasoning.
He dropped hits in the 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and even in the 2020s, he's still out rapping people.
Oh, over Hove. Over Jay-Z. More relevant, still spitting fire over Jay-Z. Don't make Jay-Z get in the booth. I would love to hear 2026 Jay-Z. Let's see what he got to talk about. Oh man. Especially after, oh my goodness. Okay. That one's iffy. I think I would 100% go Jay-Z on longevity. I for sure am going Jay-Z over longevity. And then let's see who else you got on
For
here.
the modern era,
Lil Wayne.
Wayne's been acting since he was a kid and still finds ways to reinvent himself.
Yeah.
From his early mixtapes to Carter albums to recent features, he's still going strong.
Yeah.
And yes, I know that his latest project fell short of his standards, but come on, just appreciate his longevity for crying out loud. Honorable mentions go to
Snoop Dogg, dang.
Nas, Rick Ross, and more.
Wait. How Nas get an honorable mention if you just name Nas?
90s, 2000s, 2010s, and even in the 2020s, he's still out rapping people. For the modern era,
I think he meant to say Jay-Z for that longevity then, because I think that's what people was tweaking about in the comment section here. Big L. I forgot about Big L. He put Nas as an honorable mention for Nas. I guess Nas is just that tough. Nas is just that good. Yeah, Nas is nice.
Lil Wayne. Wayne's been acting since he was a kid and still finds ways to
Did he say
reinvent
acting?
Lil Wayne. Wayne's been acting since he was a kid and still finds ways to reinvent himself. From his early mixtapes to
Is this AI? He said Wayne's been acting.
Carter albums to recent features, he's still going strong. And yes, I know that his latest project fell short of his standards, but come on, just appreciate his longevity for crying out loud. Honorable mentions go to Snoop Dogg, Nas, Rick Ross, and more, who seem to still pop out despite doing it for years, even if you don't notice him. Next skill is voice. While some rappers can sing their hearts out, the others, well, can't do just that. One of my best voices from the old school era is Snoop Dogg. As soon as you hear that laid back song, you know it's Snoop. His voice is smooth, iconic, and instantly recognizable.
Yeah, Snoop got a dope voice.
Beat and it still sounds like a Snoop record. For the modern era,
JID?
Go with JID. His voice has character. It cuts through the mix and adds personality to every verse. He can go high-pitched and
Shit been hard. I ain't really working now. Over voice? JID for the new era? I like JID. Voice for the new era? I don't know. Snoop Dogg? Probably. I can see that. JID?
made it calm, and it all sounds natural. Honorable mentions Lauryn Hill, who's literally also into R&B, so her voice has to be good. Pop Smoke for that iconic low-pitched voice. Young Thug, Tyler the Creator, and Drake.
Tyler Creator do got a crazy voice.
Now to features. Never let these rappers
J. Cole,
near your track because they're going to
Lil
steal
Wayne,
the show and turn you into the feature. For old school,
Busta Rhymes.
Busta Rhymes. He never mailed in the verse. When Busta hopped on your song, it became his song. Energy, flow, charisma. He brought the whole package. Modern pick and more of a no-brainer.
J. Cole.
None other than J. Cole.
Yeah.
His feature run over the last few years has been ridiculous. Every guest verse sounds like he's trying to prove something. He shows up, shows out, and usually out-raps everybody. He doesn't just steal your track, he murders you on it. He has a lot of perfect features on his belt. And for that, I really respect him, despite all the recent hate he's been getting. Honorable mentions go to
Wayne,
Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj, Andre 3000, Ty Dolla $ign, and
Andre 3000 dude got some crazy features. And when you get an Andre 3000 feature, that you know you got you something if you got your Andre 3K feature. Interesting.
and Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, K. Dot
Last up
too.
is beat selection.
Okay.
My old school pick is MF Doom.
Okay.
His beats were unorthodox, lo-fi, jazzy, dusty, and perfect for his style. I don't think there'll ever be a rapper-producer duo like MF Doom and Madlib. Nobody else could make those beats work like he did. For the modern era, Kanye is clear. Nobody touches Ye when it comes to production. He knows how to pick the perfect instrumental, whether it's soulful, dark, electronic, or orchestral.
Yeah.
His beats
Orchestral.
is legendary.
Orchestral?
Names like J. Cole, Tyler the Creator, Alchemist, and Metro Boomin also have great taste when it comes to picking beats.
Well, nigga, those are producers. That what the Alchemist and freaking Metro Boomin.
Alchemist and Metro Boomin
Those are producers, buddy, not rappers. This got to be AI.
also have great taste when it comes to picking beats. Now, before we wrap up, I'd like to do a quick shout out to two really iconic MCs. And I didn't include these two in just one category because they basically belong in all of them. That's Eminem and Andre 3000.
Okay, what these two got?
Lyrics, delivery, storytelling, creativity, they've got it all. You could argue either of them for almost every skill we just covered. So yeah, that's my list.
argue either of them for almost every skill we just covered.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my list. If you're still here, I appreciate you heavy. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let me know who I missed or who I rated too high or too low. And if you're feeling the content, make sure to hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, this one was interesting. This one was very interesting. I'm surprised that the comment section isn't. Oh, I see. What about Lil Baby on the features? Stop. Somebody said, "What? Forgot about Dre." Nice, man, but I'm cold. One big rapper. What? I don't see Wu-Tang. Oh, dang. Yeah, bro. Wu-Tang? How we forget about Wu-Tang? Oh, dang. Yeah, somebody said, where's Michael Jackson? Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. I forgot about Wu-Tang. Boy, Wu-Tang need to be in some of these categories. For sure. Okay, but now we know that it's not AI. Not a bad list. I can disagree with some of these people in here, but for the most part, some of them are kind of on par to what I think. I actually got up and yelled a couple times. I watched the 15-minute Juice World freestyle earlier today, and whoa, okay, that's interesting. I didn't know Juice World had you like that. I didn't know Juice World had you in that strong stranglehold like that there, buddy. Oh man. Okay. Well, that's that video. We got this video right here, the hantavirus. We're gonna check this one out. But before we do, let me go potty, and then I'll be back. Y'all entertain yourselves in the meantime. Okay? I will be back. I've been working. Boy, I almost tripped and fell. Boy, I almost tripped and fell. Tripped and fell. Almost tripped and fell. Tripped and fell. Tripped and fell. I almost tripped and fell. Tripped and fell. Tripped and fell. I almost tripped and fell. Tripped and fell. Tripped and fell. I almost tripped and fell. Tripped and fell. I trip and fall. I almost did. Trip and fell. Tripped and fall. I almost did. Trip and fell. Trip and fall. I almost did. Trip and fail. Trip and fall. I almost did every single day. I'm a ball. Okay. What's up, Brayden? Bee-boo. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back in there. I'm in the room, but I'm setting something up right now. Yeah. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Hang on. No! Y'all, I went shopping today. Got me some nice threads and some nice pants. I want to watch the Knicks put BTA to the Cavaliers. Come on. I think the Knicks about to sweep them, chat. Give me a few seconds, y'all. Okay, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. It's 24-19. Cleveland is losing. Cleveland is losing. Cortell jorks it off camera. Oh my god. Where's the proof? Hold on, Cortell. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's up, my boys? What's up, Don? I want to give Braden a personal shout out for demanding I play the worst game ever and not even showing up. Fire. Row 96, mile 0 ain't even that bad. Cortell, we know you were touching your ball sack. I want to give Dom a personal shout out for watching Corn with Swipe then raging. You say that like you that I didn't ask him for some. Where's the proof? Okay.
I want you to to take yourself back to a certain date in 2020.
Shut your ass up, man. I'm trying to watch this. Let's watch this clip. What's happening? Give me a few seconds, y'all. Okay, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. He said in your chat logs. I think I'm gonna take this. I got something on the microphone. I got a filter on the mic. I think I'm gonna turn it off, low key. It's a noise suppressor. Does it sound better? I feel like it's gonna sound better with the noise suppressor off. Okay, is it from your goon sesh from a bit ago? No. It's just a noise suppressor. It's a filter. Okay, let's watch Tommy NFG. What that stand for? Okay, this one's called "We Cannot Do Another." Yeah.
I want you to take yourself back to a certain date in 2020. March 13th, 2020. I should add that this mostly applies to people in America. You woke up that Friday morning like every other Friday of that year. Dragged yourself out of bed to the bathroom to prepare yourself either for school or for work.
You want to know the funny part about that? March 13th, 2020. I was in Louisiana. I worked from home at this time, right? And I was in Louisiana visiting my dad because his wedding was supposed to be March sometime around that time, 20 something ish. And so I was in Louisiana for my dad's wedding. And I was like, yo, I do not want to go back home because I don't want to go back to work. And funny enough, I didn't go back home because the flights. Yeah, the flights. But yeah, it was cool. It was cool. I got to spend some time with my dad, which I thought was like the most fun part. Because I didn't really get a lot of chance to really spend a lot of time with my dad when I was growing up like that. But anyway, that's neither here nor there.
In school, your friend looks at you and says,
Yo, Uzi dropped the turn on tape. You gotta listen to that.
you listen to it while in class to see if it is really hard, and indeed it is. This would be Lil Uzi's last good album, but you don't know that. As the day starts to end in school, the principal comes on the PA system and lets everyone know due to Lil
No, I didn't even ruin the honeymoon. They didn't even get married because everything was shut down. He was supposed to get married, but he didn't.
Would be closed for 2 weeks. You cheer with your friends, hype that you're basically getting a week break in the middle of the year for free, not knowing what it will turn into. If you worked a job, you either got an email from your employer that the company would be switching to remote work temporarily, or you got an email that you were fired and to get out. This little virus would then turn into one of the worst pandemics to happen in over a century. And after it ended, the world all promised itself that we'd be prepared and this shouldn't happen not only in our century, but many to come.
Health officials around the world are racing to contain a deadly outbreak of hantavirus that's linked to this cruise ship in the Atlantic.
Speaking of, this is where we're going to dive into all the other stuff because they're talking about this was found on the cruise ship, but my thing is, there were 28 participants of child explicit videos and photos on a Disney cruise ship. And anytime you was looking at something from hantavirus or cruises or whatever, the hantavirus was popping up. Nothing about the Disney cruise line with the 28 who were arrested for child explicit videos and photos were popping up. That's the part where propaganda. They want you to see what they want you to see. Be careful what you look. Don't believe everything that's on TV, y'all.
Yeah, so if you haven't heard of it by now, we're having another bit of a virus issue around the world. Even not including COVID, it seems like every couple of years there's always a virus panic hitting the whole world. In the 2010s, you had the Ebola pandemic, which happened in Africa, but cases spread all over the world. The most racist swore if they interacted with an African person, they would get it and die next week. I gotta admit though, that Ebola song did kind of go hard. You had the measles outbreak in 2019, where a record amount of people were getting it around the world. In America, New York got hit the most, and there were 1,200 cases across 31 states. Crazy how this didn't matter, because next year's virus would make that outbreak look like a little cakewalk. And now the newest panic we have is this virus called the hantavirus. Here's some info. Hantavirus has been a thing since the 1950s and was fully identified by a doctor in 1978. There's been cases everywhere under the sun since it got identified. It's spread by the worst creatures we know, of course, rodents. And you get it by...
Okay. If that's the case, right? Have y'all ever been to New York City? Show of hands who have. If y'all ever been to New York City, y'all know they got rats running through the city like Master Splinter with his mask off. I'm telling you, it's freaking disgusting, okay? If this hantavirus through rodents and stuff like that, right? Why the hell ain't New York gross and hantavirus infected already? Right? I'm gonna need them to stop lying to us. Oh, this about the hentai virus? That's funny. But I'm gonna need them to stop lying to us about this bull, because there's other things going on that they trying to mask over. Stop the cap.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
By inhaling their waste in the air or by directly touching it. Don't know why the... Get it by inhaling their bud. It's spread by the worst creatures we know, of course, rodents. And you get it by inhaling their waste in the air.
Inhaling their waste in the air. Yeah, I've been to New York City a couple of times. And during my couple of time runs in New York City, I've seen hella rats hitting the Mr. Krabs legs on the sidewalk. On the literal sidewalk.
Stop the cap.
Tired of this. Tired of it. I'm tired of it. Tired of it.
Or by directly touching it. Don't know why the you'd be directly touching rat. At that point, you just ask for the death sentence. I don't feel bad. And it's only supposed to be from rodent to human until cases started happening from human to human. They called it the Andes version of the virus, and the first case was identified in 1995 of someone getting it from human contact. It happens here and there, but it's way more rare than getting it directly from rats yourself. So you may be wondering why everyone's panicking about it. Well, we can fully blame this dumbass who decided to make a video talking about a hantavirus outbreak on a cruise ship he went on. His name is Jake Rosemary, and he decided...
This man look like he reading from something, bro.
Outbreak on a cruise ship he went on. His name is Jake Rosemary, and he decided to go on a cruise with a bunch of other people from different countries. Not knowing that a couple had the virus, they brung it on the ship and all hell broke loose. The cruise was not cheap either, like they must have been using today's sponsor Current to save up for this. If you've ever wished payday came sooner, this might actually help. There's a banking app called Current with a bunch of useful features.
Tired of this. I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
of your paychecks early if you switch your payroll over. It's just getting money you've already earned a bit early. When you set up direct deposit with Current, you unlock a full set of features like paycheck advance, overdraft, the build card, and more. And right now, they're giving $75 to anyone who signs up using my link or scan.
Thanks, bro. We don't need this.
If you scan the QR code, it'll take you straight
This is
to the
his
sign-up page where you can create your account.
ad, not mine. Don't scan that QR code, chat.
After you
Fuck
complete
his
those
QR
steps, you'll
code.
see the option pop up to enter my promo code, which unlocks a $75 bonus when you link direct deposit. So make sure you go through the full sign-up process so you don't miss it. If you ever feel like managing money is stressful,
Why this nigga got a headband on? That's what I want to know. He hot in there? He sweating?
now back to the video. 3 people died on the ship from it, and one of the doctors got sick treating someone. So with him panicking because everyone got told to quarantine until further notice, he made an update to the outside world talking about his experience.
I normally wouldn't make a video like this, but I feel like I need to say something, so I wrote a few things down. I am currently on board the MV Hondias, and what's happening right now is very real for all of us.
Man, you mean to tell me I'm supposed to believe what this man saying? You mean to tell me I'm supposed to believe what this man saying? Listen to him. He don't even sound believable. I would even listen to this man if he was talking to me. What are you talking to me for, buddy? Stop it.
Stop the cap.
Come on.
We're not just a story.
Bro, you could have got better actors from casting networks to do this job, bro. Yo, lower the cortisol, dog. Let me go back in.
Things down. I am currently on board the MV Hondias, and what's happening right now is very real.
It's very real for all of us here.
We're not just a story. We're not just headlines. We're people. People with families, with lives.
Low-key, no one would have known about this that much if he didn't make the video, but now...
Bruh, oh my god, I swear to God, bruh. I swear to God, bruh. Hey, I bet after he was done filming that, he was watching that shit like, yeah, this the one, post that shit. He probably looking at that joint like, oh yeah, we're gonna get paid, baby. We're gonna get paid. We're gonna get paid. Let's post that. Oh, come on, bro. Get out of here, man. Ooh. We got candy. Yeah. We got some Mike and Ike's. Oh yeah, I'm about to bust these open and bust down on these. Bust the box open, then tell her bring it back. I'ma bust that box open, then I tell her bring it, bust that box open, then yeah, he definitely was looking at that video like, yeah, we're about to get paid, baby.
That's all anyone's worried about. People aren't over a little world-stopping moment from 5 to 6 years ago and don't want it again. It doesn't even take just this. Everyone was panicking when they announced a new strain of COVID like monkeypox. In a way, the whole world has World War II soldier PTSD on anything happening. Instead of hearing a helicopter and having a heart attack thinking you're in the war field, we hear a new virus drop and have PTSD of Among Us and those TikToks of which room you would sleep in the hardest. And also the lines in the videos what's really pissing people off. Because he said we're not just a story, we're people with families, lives, and friends. Like that isn't everyone in the world. Are y'all the only ones with families and friends? No one even knew about the headlines.
Huh?
You and the guy before that make the same facial expression. Well, no,
Story until you made this video, buddy.
Dark
People's
chocolate
first
covered
reaction to hear.
No. Not that good. I don't like dark chocolate.
not for me.
During the story was saying a couple of things. One being do not dock the Pope because we don't want it to spread even more. Other people said just dock it at one country and don't let them leave until it's solved. There's also people saying it, 150 people versus a potential 8 billion person pandemic with a disease that's a 40% fatality rate, might I add, and can lay dormant in you without you knowing for weeks. In the wise words a man once said,
he's rapping now. Nuke the whole generation. I mean, I would drop an atomic bomb on the whole generation.
Y'all are about to get so mad at me, and I know I don't post Like this I usually would post on my other page, but like truthfully, sink the
Facts.
ship.
Sink the ship.
Sink the ship, okay?
Sink the ship. Sink it. I don't care. I've seen enough. Sink the fucking ship.
I better sink.
But my thing is, right? What happened to all of this? What happened to all of this? What did it just magically disappear? When was the last time you saw some news about this virus? Poof, gone out of nowhere. They should be doing shit, bro. I swear.
Eat that shit like it's a game of battleship. F2 hit. I'm not even trying to be insensitive, but we cannot
That was lame.
do this right now. We cannot do this right now.
It seems like the general public is taking this well. The PTSD people have over COVID is beyond what people can think. If you said this pre-2020, people would have thought you were crazy, a bad person. But now there's a lot of people saying they genuinely don't care, whatever it takes to stop a potential pandemic. And even though scientists and health organizations are saying it's a low chance to turn into another COVID, didn't y'all say that last time? If there was some horrible scenario where it did somehow turn into a pandemic, this would be way worse. A 40% fatality rate is diabolical. You got a 4 in 10 chance of dying. With COVID, unless if you were really old or really young, you didn't have to worry about it too much to tank it. This would be a damn near mass extinction event in every country, and there's still no cure. There's also other reasons I wouldn't want it to be a pandemic, at least in the US. There will be zero safety precautions set here. People could barely handle the last lockdown, and we're going insane every day. And obviously, while
I ain't even gonna hold you. I was not. Boy, I was living my best life. I was living my best life. That was a W time. Because I for sure was living my best life. My life was so good. My life's still good. But during that time frame, I ain't had to go nowhere. I ain't had to do nothing. I used to work. I used to be at home and work. Listen, I had this the job that I used to have when I worked from home, bruh. I used to train AI. Right? I used to train AI for this one company. That shit was so easy. One of the easiest jobs I've ever had. I could work so much overtime. I was making so much money doing nothing. I'm telling, boy, making so much money doing nothing. And then on top of that, I used to stream every day. Shit, I'm at work streaming. That shit. What else? I used to be, boy, I got a whole folder for records that I made called Quarantine Records. Just a whole folder full of music. Because I ain't had shit else to do. I had nothing else to do. I used to work, make music, play the game. Invite people over. But that's neither here nor there.
every day. And obviously, while it sucked for everyone, it was for a reason. This time, people are just gonna keep going outside every day and passing it like no tomorrow. We can guarantee there wouldn't be a lockdown order even if it was needed. We barely got one last time. The president was forced to do it by his team because people were dropping every day. And also, bleach didn't work as a cure.
Okay. Right, and then I see the disinfectant, where it knocks it out in a minute, 1 minute. And is there a way we can do something like that by injection inside or?
Yeah, lockdown order. If I see thousands of dropping a day, my ass is staying inside. And even if there was a vaccine released, people wouldn't trust it and wouldn't take it. They think it's some secret plot to have everyone's blood injected with Satan's and at his will activate your chip and have you walk yourself to the pits of hell. People took one COVID vaccine and were doing the most, acting like their whole life was over and they never recovered. There was people faking that they had permanent violent seizures because of it. It would be kind of funny if there did so happen to be a pandemic and certain people don't trust the vaccine released. Because this ain't like COVID. It's a 40% fatality rate. Your ass is just gonna die. Those 60-year-old MAGA boomers are gonna drop like flies. We also definitely are not getting COVID checks like last time. You're gonna have to thug it out, and if you can't make it and you don't have a job, it was a fun life for you, I guess. It's not like the check would do much, though. Right now, in this state of the economy and around the world, we have certain problems going in certain parts of the world. Like, people literally would not be able to afford to go through it again. At least pre-COVID, the economy was in decent shape. You can guarantee, though, someone's boss is gonna say no to remote work and tell them they have to come in. Something also that would be annoying is having to get used to social interactions. Everyone was low-key anti-social after the lockdown orders were lifted because we were inside for so long. You had to learn how to communicate again because it just...
I wasn't. When I did, like, if I wasn't at home, like I said, I used to have, you know, people come through, you know what I'm saying? I used to have people come over the crib. Tight vibes. But also on top of that, like, I live in Florida. Florida was not with the bull. They went with the bull crap during this time frame. So like we'd still be out. We still, yeah, I think I went to Disney during the, not Disney, Universal during that time. I'm pretty sure I did. Oh, also, rest in peace, Kyle Busch, man. I don't know if y'all know, Kyle Busch died. I just found this out yesterday. Rest in peace, Kyle Busch, man.
Felt weird. Maybe some people did better, but I know for me it was rough. Transitioning from being on Discord all day with the homies playing games, not touching a speck of sunlight, to driving places and hanging out in public was a bit of an adjustment. Some people say they still ain't recovered since back then. Yeah, if you...
That's my twin. What's good, twin? Shit, I ain't seen you in a minute.
You still think you're recovering from your
Clip that.
anti-socialness from COVID? You're probably just antisocial. It would also be horrible for the youth considering how much they got held back from it. Everyone older in Gen Z just barely made it out. Only 30% of Gen Alpha kids can read
Everyone older in Gen Z barely made it out. No, I think I did pretty good. There's a dope Heat Lightning show going on outside. Dope Heat Lightning. I want to see. Hang on. Yeah. That don't got caffeine in it though, if that's what she was looking for.
No, I just wanted the sweet taste. So I think it's got me nothing then.
Excuse me.
No, you.
You too. All right.
Efficiently current. Throwing them in another lockdown in their childhood is going to be a death sentence. They might end up being the most failed generation by society's problems. I got hit by COVID in my junior/senior year, but at least I can say growing up through my core development years, I was good. I couldn't imagine my first time trying to learn the ABCs was through a Zoom class. This time they're going to have AI too, so all the kids are going to cheat on their assignments. The methods people used to have to do in 2020 to cheat were absurd. We became scientists in our own ways. People would pre-record them doing work on Zoom when they were sleeping. This fat guy in my gym class in high school decided to pre-record himself working out and just played it on loop to pass his class. That fat guy totally wasn't me or anything. I didn't do that. People would smear Vaseline on their cameras and tell the teacher the camera was broken so they could cheat. You don't need to do all that. Now that we got ChatGPT, it'll do the work for you. I do remember those Zoom times nostalgia. My teacher's classes got rated at least 7 times a year. I'll end it off with some positive news. The reason why health organizations and governments are saying this won't be COVID 2.0 is because they have decades of research on this compared to COVID-19 that was brand new. So the world isn't starting with zero information on it and have to rush and figure out what to do. Also, since it's been contained to this one ship, it isn't jumping from hundreds of people to hundreds of people like before. If you were in
Okay, but here's the thing about that. Here's the thing about that though, because earlier he said it can lay dormant in you without you even knowing. So it's contained on that one ship, but like, what if there's one ship and somebody got it and it's dormant? Next thing you know, the boom, boom, bam, they got it. They back at their home. Next thing you know, boom, boom, bam, somebody else got it. Boom, boom, bam, somebody else got it. It's stupid.
The vicinity of someone with COVID, as you know, your fate to get it was guaranteed. I'll never.
That's false. Because I remember this one time, I had somebody actually at the crib, and they had COVID, and we were doing all type of shit, just all type of shit. I never caught it. That's all I can say.
But the one time I got it, it was from one of my dumbass homies who decided to pull up to the group meet with it without telling any of our friends, and he gave it to literally everyone there. With hantavirus, it's mainly people with romantic partners who get it, or being around someone who's sick with it. So if you're lonely and get no play, pat yourself on the back. You may have just prevented yourself from dying. Who knew being a loser would save me and you? COVID also spread way faster than...
No, sir. Don't put me into that. Don't put me in that umbrella, that category with you, buddy. No, sir. Not me.
So we would see a lot more cases if it was like it. I remember waking up and checking COVID cases. It would go from 3 to 10 to 200 to 1,000 to 10,000. And technically a mutation could happen to the virus and a new one could pop up. But most studies show when a virus gets mutated, it either stays the same or turns into nothing. At least hopefully that's the case, or humanity's in for
you ho.
Anyways,
is that how you got monkeypox at once? Okay, first of all, I've never had monkeypox, okay? Second of all, it's a different time, Dom. It was a different time.
Gonna be it. Everyone stay safe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love you guys consensually. And until next time, I'm out.
Okay. All right. I should just disappear out of our like fate. All right, come on now. Okay. The Cowboys schedule release. As y'all know, I'm a big Cowboys fan. That was unintentional. That was not on purpose. Okay.
Tyler. Gentlemen, we are honored to be here today and further the goals of the Tyler Intelligence Agency. The whole world will know about us.
Gentlemen, let's hear from the boss.
My fellow Tylers, we have placed undercover Tylers within the organizations of each opponent on the 2026 schedule, and today we reveal their missions.
Okay. Who is that?
Location, New York. Agent, Tyler Newbin. Safety. Mission, torment Malik neighbors via psychological warfare.
That won't be hard.
Caleb Downs.
I gotta play against this thing again. He's very good. He's very good.
Bro, he's very good.
Caleb Downs is ours, Malik. Fool.
Location, Washington, D.C. Agent, Tyler Owens. Safety. Mission, convince quarterback to join Hinge. The QB shows a pattern of throwing himself into harmful situations. In response, he is well protected, both on and off the field. Be careful.
Don't mess with mama.
Location, Baltimore.
Oh, wow, this is Brazil game. Our agent, Tyler Luke.
Kicker.
He's already done great work for the company.
Mission, expand scope of work internationally to Brazil. Intel, agent's previous mission to miss the season-ending kick was a success.
Selvagem.
You know Portuguese?
Location, Houston.
Ghetto Dallas.
Mission,
He just called Houston Ghetto Dallas. He is not lying. Okay.
Locate Houston's team to a more fitting city. QB could use a fresh start. Suggested cities.
Yeah, let's just send them wherever. Honestly, it doesn't matter.
Location, Tampa Bay.
Yuck.
Mission, create more fake player X accounts to disrupt communications. Intel, there was a fake player account tagged by the official Bucks account for nearly a year.
How do you tag the wrong person for a whole year?
I wonder if they know Mike Evans is going to be on the team next year.
They're probably just tagging some random guy.
Mike Evans missing.
You guys have seen Mike Evans call the TIA.
Like, imagine if they mistagged one of us.
I'd probably just retire, honestly.
You think it's a game?
This is the league.
It's not a fucking game, man.
All in agreement, say Tyler?
Tyler.
Location, Green Bay.
That's crazy.
Cheese touch.
Agent, Scott
I like this though. This is pretty cool. I like this.
Fuchs, defensive analyst.
Our agent's name isn't even Tyler.
His last name is If he f***s with us, I f*** with him.
Wait.
Tyler.
Wait.
Location, Green Bay.
Stinky cheese.
Cheese touch.
Agent, Scott Fuchs, defensive analyst.
Fuchs.
Name isn't even Tyler.
His last name is If he f***s with us, I f*** with him.
Green Bay fans can buy stock ownership in the team. The Packers are the only publicly owned franchise in the NFL.
Really? The Packers is the only publicly owned football team in NFL. No way. That's got to be cap. I do not believe that. I'm checking my Robinhood literally right now. I have to confirm. Green Bay? No freaking way. Green Bay Packers. No, they're not. No, they're not. They're not. She played me.
Hear me out.
That's Tyler.
First, we tank the stock market. Second, all the cheeseheads sell their shares. Then we buy all the stocks, and next we change the title town to Tyler Town.
If it's a team that can be bought, it's a team that can be conquered.
Tyler.
Location,
Philadelphia.
Their children are violent.
Agent, Tyler Scudder, assistant linebackers coach.
One of our lower tier agents.
Rookie.
Mission, rescue defensive mastermind. Christian Parker, from a fan base that doesn't deserve him.
He's with us now.
Intel, even amidst success, the city's loyalty can and will vanish overnight.
Fools. Positivity bunny deflated.
Location, Arizona. Agent, Tyler Algier, running back.
Tyler Algier.
Reinforcements for fellow agent in distress. Arizona drafted Jeremiah Love with the 3rd overall pick.
We just got him out of Atlanta with Bijan. Thoughts and prayers to a fellow agent, y'all. Gosh. Sadness.
Location, Indianapolis.
Low-key, don't know where Indy is.
Agent, Tyler Warren, tight end. Mission, had a great joke about the Colts schedule release, but don't want to get in trouble with redacted.
Probably for the best.
We would never play with the corporate overlord.
Redacted. Location, San Francisco. Mission, increased player paranoia related to electrical substation activities.
What?
Intel, widely held theories suggest that a local electrical substation has an impact on player performance.
Scared of electricity.
Scared of power.
Fools. Just like them to make an excuse.
They're West Coast people. I don't believe in witchcraft. I believe in the TIA and the work that we do here. Yeah. All agreement, say Tyler.
Location, Tennessee. Mission, change absolutely nothing.
Oh.
Intel.
I mean, we keeping the bulk right now, we ass. So.
That's what I'm good, bro.
I can appreciate the self-awareness and accountability.
Great job, Tennessee.
Tyler's.
Titans.
Oh, I thought he was going to say Tyler's.
What the hell are y'all doing?
What are you doing here? Tyler's only. Get out. Silence from you.
Tyler's.
And let that be your only warning.
Location, Philadelphia.
Again.
Agent, Tyler Steen, offensive lineman. Mission, eliminate the most boring play in football. Intel, Jalen Hurts hates butt sweat.
Okay, today's a stinky day. I'll just be disgusting, and then there'll be like certain plays that are supposed to be under center, and Jalen will be like, yeah, we're not doing that. We're going gun.
Safe to say Jalen Hurts being a little dramatic, not going under center.
Yeah.
No booty juice for Hurts, huh?
What if Dak would never?
This does give us strategy. We make sure that their center has a hard day.
Turn the temperature up in AT&T
Turn the temperature
Stadium.
up in AT&T. Victory is all but assured.
Wow.
Location, Seattle. Agent, Tyler Lockett, former wide receiver. Mission, eliminate Super Bowl MVP. Intel, Kenneth Walker was Super Bowl MVP and key to the Seahawks' success.
Mission accomplished.
Bye week. Mission, rebrand the bye week as Tie
We
Week.
are notorious in Mexico, and soon the entire world will know.
The bye week is now the tie week.
Tyler.
Location, Los Angeles. New recruit, Ty Simpson.
Yes, I've been working on this one for years. I know he'll be very useful to us.
Mission, infiltrate LA team 1 of 2. Intel, head coach appeared frustrated by the acquisition of the new recruit. QB1 has not reached out, but he has developed one connection.
Kelly has actually texted me, but I can't wait to talk to Matthew.
I told him to get close with Matthew and his family. When our game comes up, he's a little bit more distracted than usual. We had this game in the bag, guys.
Maybe the chosen one.
He'll be a full Tyler in no time.
Location, Jacksonville.
Or Orlando.
Agent, Tyler Tettleton, assistant wide receivers coach. Mission, steer Travis Hunter to a premature retirement. Intel, video evidence of Travis saying he would retire.
If you had to choose between playing only one position in the NFL or never playing football again, what would you choose?
It's never playing football again.
Great work, Agent. Good move, Travis.
Once we get Travis to retire and start doing TikToks full time, we will be victorious.
That's a freaky ass mascot.
What the heck?
Location, New York. Mission, reacquire key asset, Odell Beckham Jr., to inject veteran guidance and professional standards.
I heard Odell was the captain of the ship.
Old scat pack, huh? Injecting veteran guidance into our people.
Victory will surely be ours against these scoundrels from New York.
All in agreement, say Tyler? Tyler. We are agreed then.
Location, Washington, D.C. Agent, Tyler Cooper, offensive guard. Mission, expose Sam Hartman's history of bone smashing. Have observed the backup quarterback exhibits an unnaturally chiseled jaw.
What the hell is bone smashing?
No, I don't.
Bone smashing. What is bone smashing? I guess that's just another way of them saying that his jawline was nice, I'm assuming.
It's called Houston Ghetto. He just called Houston Ghetto Dallas. He is not lying. Okay.
Locate Houston's team to a more fitting city. QB could use a fresh...
Don't worry about that, bro.
I've seen better jawlines, so at least we're good though.
Yeah, they're great, bro.
The Tylers are good. No bone smashing necessary.
Let's move on before I throw up.
Fellow Tylers, I look forward to furthering our takeover. Good luck this season. TIA forever.
17 games, 17 missions, man.
This season be a total Tyler takeover.
Who was that guy?
I don't know.
Will it show us who that guy is? Tyler Jones.
Tyler.
Tyler Jones? Is that Jerry Jones' son? Ha. Interesting. That was pretty cool. I like that. That was nice. That was creative. That was fun. I like that one. I like that. Think it's a game. His last name is Fucks. If he fucks with us, I fucks with him. Yeah, nah, this is nice. I like this. We got a pretty decent schedule. I feel like we got a very nice schedule. Like we could win majority of these games. Week 1 against New York, that's a W. Week 2 against Washington, that's a W. Week 3 against Baltimore, that's probably only iffy one that I can think of right now. The Texans, that's a W. Buccaneers, that's a W. Green Bay, that's a L. We cannot beat Green Bay for some strange reason. I don't understand why, but I'm about doggone tired of it. So that's our second loss. We're going to count this one against Baltimore as a L. So win, loss, win, loss. We can beat the Eagles. That's another win. We definitely beating the Cardinals. We don't got Kyler Murray anymore. So that's a win. Against the Colts, we're smashing the Colts. Yeah, against the Colts, that's a win. The 49ers, that can also be a win. I think we can win that game, but statistically speaking, that's an L. We lose. That's loss number 3. Against the Titans, we smacking the Titans. The Eagles, this one might be a nail biter. It's just the second game of the season. Must be forgetting about y'all defense. I forgot our defense is kind of trash. Yeah, I forgot our defense kind of trash. We're gonna beat the Eagles twice this season, though. We're gonna beat them twice this season. So win, win, loss, win, win, loss, win, win, major win, loss. So we got 3 L's, another win, edge it. We'd edge that victory, but that's another win. We're definitely losing against Seattle, so that's another loss. Bye week, come back, play LA. That's another loss. Unfortunately, LA is really good, but I think we don't beat them. That's a loss. We went out against the Jaguars. Sorry, bees. We went out against the Giants, and we went out against Washington. I think this is a pretty easy schedule so far. 4 losses, that ain't bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, that's 5. That's 5 L's unless we beat Baltimore. 5 L's unless we beat Baltimore. Which I think Baltimore won't be as good as they have been because they got a whole new coach. Damn, I forgot the Giants low-key about to be scary this season. Oh my God, I forgot about that. Average Cowboys fan. We got 3 L's, another win. Edge it. We'd edge that victory, but that's another win. We're definitely losing against Seattle, so that's another loss. Bye week. Come back, play LA. That's another loss. Unfortunately, LA is really good, but I think we don't beat them. That's a loss. We went out against the Jaguars. Sorry, bees. We went out against the Giants, and we went out against Washington. I think this is a pretty easy schedule so far. 4 losses, that ain't bad. Yeah, I mean, that ain't bad, average Cowboys fan. And then Disaster says, this is our year. Cowboys fans every year. Listen, I'm not saying that this is our year, okay? I'm not saying this is our year, but I felt like now that I think about it, going back, I forgot the Giants are about to be freaky. The Giants are about to be freaky good because they got Harbaugh in there. Oh my gosh, and Scatterboo gonna be coming back. I don't know. But our defense is going to go crazy, though, bro. I'm telling you. Our defense is going to go crazy, bro. Our defense is going to go crazy. But I think we can beat the Giants. We got the Giants number. I think we'll split it. If I give the Giants any credit, I'll give them the credit of us splitting these 2 games. So if we beat Baltimore, then we lose this second game against the Giants. Caleb Downs versus the offense. Yeah. All right. That's cool, man. That's cool. We got a nice season coming up. I'm looking forward to it. All right, let's watch this Julius Randle if he can guard. That's funny. Could Julius Randle beat Helen Keller one-on-one in basketball? Probably not.
The Minnesota Timberwolves just earlier today were down 3-2 and back at home against the San Antonio Spurs looking to...
Bro, I wanted the Timberwolves to go to the Western Conference so bad. I wanted them to go to the finals so bad, bro.
Extend the series to Game 7. After the dominance the Wolves showed against Denver with Jaden McDaniels calling everyone bad defenders to Wemby elbowing Naz Reid against San Antonio, everything was on the line and they needed a star player to save.
Look at his face. Not Mike Conley, but he already reacting like he He already reacting like he knows about to happen.
Showed against Denver with Jaden McDaniels calling everyone bad defenders to Wemby elbowing Nas Reed against San Antonio. Everything was on the line and they needed a star player to save them. Dante tore his Achilles in the first round, Anthony Edwards is playing off of one knee, and Rudy Gobert still sucks on offense. So who else to turn to for firepower than your second option?
Julius Randle.
Mr. 30, the guy we traded Karl Anthony Towns for, Julius Dayyy Randle.
Oh my God.
Could he beat Helen Keller? Julius Randle is a 6'9", 250-pound power forward. He is also the worst second option in the entire league. If sports fans say ball movement is key to winning basketball, Julius Randle would hear that and take 10 dribbles before turning the ball over instead of passing it over to the wide open Terrence Shannon Jr. in the corner. During the regular season, he miraculously averaged 21 points, 6.7 rebounds, and 5 assists on nearly 50% shooting.
Julius Randle is great during the regular season. Julius Randle is great. I repeat, Julius Randle is great during the regular season. Oh my God, JXHY. What's up, man? How you doing? Julius Randle is great during the regular season. And then he show up and he's gone during the during the playoffs. I don't know why. I think Julius Randle has so much potential to be a very great basketball player. But Julius, like, you really got to show up when it matters, and that's in the playoffs, man.
But the moment the playoffs started, Randle averaged 17,
Look at
7,
that.
and 3 on 40%.
I mean, 7 rebounds. That ain't bad. I mean, these numbers aren't really terrible, but still.
Shooting and 20% behind the three-point line.
Sheesh.
All the while, he plays the worst defense of any power forward in the entire NBA. Teams say they're never afraid of Julius Randle blocking their shot in the paint because the moment they're up and ready to dunk, Randle has already moved out of the way to give them an open lane. And what's even more baffling is that his offense is somehow worse. It actually pisses me off because every time I want to watch Ant and Jaden play basketball, I'm instead watching government-mandated Julius Randle post touches and 500 dribbles before jumping straight into the enemy center to get his shot swatted into general.
Oh my God.
On the other hand, Helen Keller was a disabled political activist who also motioned for accessibility for the disabled as well as playing a part in women's rights. At 19 months old, she lost her sense of sight.
So there's this thing going on about Helen Keller, right? I don't believe any of it is true as well. Ain't no way, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
And hearing through illness, which is believed to be through scarlet fever or bacterial meningitis. However, she was also the first blind deaf person to graduate with a degree. So you might be wondering why I'm comparing a disabled woman who was only alive for George Mikan and Elgin Baylor to a professional NBA player like Julius Randle. To which I respond, 1, professional is a very big overstatement for Julius Randle, and 2, because I want to emphasize how if we put the two of them on a basketball court with first to 21 points wins, the game would end with Helen Keller scoring all 21. Because what she has that Julius Randle doesn't have is a functioning brain that can actually think. You see...
Yo, he cooking Julius right now. He said what she got that he don't is a functioning brain.
The moment Julius Randle steps onto a basketball court, the only thing in his vision are the interactive training videos on YouTube telling him to dribble for half the shot clock. And whenever that isn't happening, he would instead post up against a smaller defender and still somehow manage to throw the ball off the rim. On the other hand, if he's playing defense, he'll instead be standing still thinking about how he's gonna take another contested mid-range fader with 25 seconds on the shot clock on the next possession. Julius Randle is the type of player to see Helen Keller on the right-hand corner looking confused, distraught,
like the Cowboys?
lost and bamboozled, then take 30 hesitation dribbles on the perimeter just to finally drive into an open lane and take a step-back 3 that hits nothing but backboard. Julius Randle is the type of person to go to sleep mid-defensive possession and allow Helen Keller to somehow hit a wide-open layup. Julius Randle is the type of person to see an elimination game in front of him with the whole team's future in his hands, with Anthony Edwards being injured the entire postseason, and somehow manage to score 3 points with one singular assist.
Oh my God.
When he does pass the ball, Julius Randle would somehow forget that he's in a one-on-one basketball game and genuinely kick the ball out to Helen Keller sitting in the corner for an open three-pointer. 21-0, Helen Keller wins, Julius Randle gets murdered in a dark alleyway. Goodbye.
Oh my God. Yo, he does not like Julius Randle. The tapes. Y'all see the tapes? They say Julius Randle. That's crazy. That is crazy. Yo, he was flaming him though. That was funny. That was hilarious. I like that. That was funny. Yeah. That was funny. Good video. Good video. Okay, we got another one. Do they know they're alive? This is actually something interesting that I definitely want to watch. Do they know they're alive? Do animals know that they exist? I think they do. You know, I would
Right
think
now, there's a dog lying on a couch somewhere.
I would think that they know that they exist. You know what I'm saying? W Dom for these videos, by the way. Now I need Miles Turner versus Helen Keller. Probably similar results. You know what? I think it would be a close one, but Helen Keller does take the dub on that one. Helen Keller for sure takes the dub on that one.
Staring at the wall. And if you asked its owner what it's thinking about, they'd probably say something like nothing, or food, or squirrels. But what if that's wrong? What if behind those eyes there's something looking back? What if that dog knows on some level that it exists? Or, and this is the question that should actually keep you up at night, what if it doesn't? What if you are the only kind of thing in the entire experience, the specific redness of red?
That's not what I was trying to do. One more time.
What if it doesn't? What if you are the only kind? What if that dog knows on some level that it exists? Or, and this is the question that should actually keep you up at night.
Yeah.
What if it doesn't? What if you are the only kind of thing in the entire universe that knows it's alive? In 1970, a psychologist named Gordon Gallup Jr. came up with what is still considered the gold standard test for self-awareness in animals.
Okay.
It's called the mirror test.
Right.
While it's unconscious, you put a small mark somewhere on its body. A dot of paint on its forehead, a sticker on its ear. Somewhere it can only see in a mirror, not by looking down. Then you put it in front of a mirror and watch what happens. Most animals see their reflection and think it's another animal. They posture, they bark, they try to scare it off. Eventually they get bored and walk away, never once understanding that the thing they were threatening was themselves. But a handful of animals do something different. They see the mark, they look at the mirror, they look back at themselves, and they reach up and touch the mark on their own body. They understand that the reflection is them. The animals that pass, chimpanzees, bonobos, orangutans,
Well,
gorillas, but only occasionally. Dolphins, orca whales, elephants, and one bird, the Eurasian magpie.
The magpie.
A crow-sized creature with a brain the size of your thumb that apparently knows what it looks like.
yeah, I was gonna say these animals are smart though.
Dogs, cats, almost every other mammal on Earth, including, for the first 2 years of their lives, human babies. Now here's where it gets complicated, because a lot of scientists think the mirror test is a terrible way to measure self-awareness. Dogs, for example, live in a world built almost entirely on smell, not sight. Asking a dog to recognize itself in a mirror might be like asking you to identify yourself from a recording of your own heartbeat. The test is wrong, not the dog. In 2017, a researcher named Alexandra modified the test.
Yo, that's interesting though. Like, what if you had the capability? You know what I mean? Like, from what I was told when I was younger, I had a quote unquote irregular heartbeat. Maybe I would be. No, I wouldn't. Let me.
Stop the cap.
I thought I could.
Instead of a mirror, she gave dogs a scent version, their own urine, altered urine, completely foreign urine, and watched which one they spent the most time investigating. Dogs spent significantly more time with the altered version of their own scent. They noticed something about themselves had changed. By their own rules, in their own sensory world, dogs may know exactly who they are. But knowing who you are is different from knowing that you are. There's a distinction philosophers have been arguing.
Whoa, that was kind of deep. Go back. Knowing who you are is different than knowing who you are.
But knowing who you are is different from knowing that you are.
Knowing who you are is different than knowing that you are. That's tough.
There's a distinction philosophers have been arguing about for centuries. It's the difference between being a self and knowing you're a self. Between having experiences and knowing you have experiences. There's a word for this. Metacognition.
Oh, I know that. I know that word.
Being aware of your own awareness. It's what you're doing right now, actually. You're not just reading these words. You know that you're reading these words. You can zoom out from yourself and observe yourself from the outside.
Right.
That's the question. Can animals do that? And the answer
Some of them,
increasingly
yeah.
yes,
Some of them
but it's
can.
messier than anyone expected. In 2007, researchers at the University of Georgia ran an experiment on rhesus monkeys. They gave the monkeys a memory test.
Did he say racist monkeys? I didn't even know that was a thing. We got racist monkeys? Let me rewind, make sure I heard that correct. Racist monkeys?
University of Georgia ran an experiment on rhesus monkeys. They gave
Yeah, we got racist monkeys, chat. I didn't even know that was a thing.
the monkeys a memory test, and after each question gave them a choice. Take a hard test worth more points, or take
The irony of racist monkeys.
an easy test worth fewer. The monkeys consistently chose easier questions when they were uncertain of the answer. Harder questions when they felt confident. They weren't just answering questions, they were evaluating how well they knew the answer before they gave it. That's metacognition. That's an animal thinking about its own thinking. It doesn't stop at monkeys. Rats have been shown to opt out of tests they haven't studied for, choosing a smaller guaranteed reward over gambling on a question they're not sure about. Pigeons can report their own memory failures. Dolphins have been observed hesitating before answering, in a way that mirrors human uncertainty. These animals aren't just reacting to the world. They're modeling their own internal states. They know when they know something. They know when they don't. But here's what science still can't crack.
Right.
All of that, the mirror recognition, the metacognition, the self-modeling.
What does that
it's
mean?
all behavioral. We can watch what animals do. We cannot get inside what they feel. There's a concept philosophers call qualia, the raw subjective texture of experience, the specific redness of red, the particular pain of a paper cut, the feeling of being you, right now, in this moment. Is there something it feels like to be a dog? Or is the dog just running biological software, processing inputs, producing outputs, with nobody home? The philosopher Thomas Nagel made this famous in a 1974 paper with one of the greatest titles in academic history. What is it like to be a bat? His argument was simple and devastating. Bats navigate by echolocation.
Right.
They experience the world as a landscape of sound reflections that we literally cannot imagine.
Right.
And no matter how much we study bat brains and bat behavior, we will never know what it feels like to be one. The inner experience is inaccessible. And if we can't know what it's like to be a bat, how do we know there's anything it's like to be anything other than us?
I know what it's like to be a dog. Wake up, go to sleep, go for walks, piss, eat. That's it. Shit. I mean, hey. That's all a dog does. Think about it. Bark. Ruff, 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 ruff. See something interesting, chase after it. I mean, these feel like basic experiences that of a dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, dogs know when they're getting in trouble. So, I terrorized the kitchen. Oh, I'm sad now. Puppy dog. I mean, that's kind of simple. I feel like going to like maybe like an elephant. We don't know what an elephant would like. That's not some animal that we like interact with on a daily basis. I would think. You know what I'm saying?
Scientists think we're massively underestimating animals. In 2012, a group of neuroscientists gathered at Cambridge University and signed what became known as the Cambridge Declaration on Consciousness.
Okay.
Their conclusion, the neurological structures that produce consciousness in humans are not unique to humans. Birds and mammals, and possibly other creatures, possess the same neural substrates for conscious states. In plain English,
can you get on all fours and bark for me?
the hardware that runs consciousness in your brain exists in their brains too. The lights, they argued, are probably on. Franz de Waal, one of the...
I mean, this is where I'll say, like, if I were to get serious, yes, like, they do have levels of consciousness and understanding because we all come from one source. And that source is the Most High, of course, because he created all of these creatures. So they all have, in my opinion, they all have that similar consciousness, that similar light that we have, because they all come, because it's all created by the Creator. We just have reign/dominion over the creatures because it's like a power structure, like a power scale. And based on how, when God created all of the things, he created it with the intention and with the purpose for us to have dominion over the animals. But the animals do their thing. They roam free. They have purpose in the land. So, yeah.
The world's leading primatologists spent decades watching chimpanzees and argued that the question...
If they wanted to know if they existed, or like if animals knew they exist or not, like just read the Bible.
The question of whether animals have inner lives was almost backwards. We should be shocked, he said, if they didn't. Evolution doesn't tend to invent something.
What about my dog right now? Out in the living room spamming a chew toy on an infinite loop. Does it have the conscious thought that it No, but here's the thing. Here's the thing though. Your dog enjoys A, the chewing, and B, the sound, the noise. Your dog enjoys the noise. So for him, he's just doing something that he enjoys, that is satisfying to the dog's psyche. It only does it though because you gave it to him. And with him doing it, he thinks that you enjoy it because you gave it to him. You feel what I'm saying? You gave your dog a toy. This toy you allow your dog to chew on and it squeaks. Cortel, that's what it will look like at the end if you and I were next to each other. That's gotta be racist. That's gotta be racist. That's gotta be racist. You calling me an ape? Wow. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Calling me an ape, huh? All right. I got something for you. Don't worry. Yeah, just wait till you get to Ocala. I got something for that ad, man. Okay. No. Nah, you can't take it back now, Dom. You can't take it back. You can't take it back now.
Something from scratch. Consciousness almost certainly evolved gradually, just like legs, like eyes, like lungs.
I disagree. Consciousness didn't. Well, let me depend on what he's talking about. Because, because like at a baby, like you don't realize like you're a baby until maybe like 2 or 3 when that light, whoa, I'm a baby. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Which means it probably exists on a spectrum, and we are not at one end of it and everything else at the other. We're all somewhere along the same line. And then there's the one piece of evidence that's hardest to explain away. Grief. In 2018, a killer whale named Tahlequah lost her calf. The baby died shortly after birth, and for 17 days, Tahlequah carried the body of her dead calf on her head as she swam. 17 days. Across more than 1,000 miles of
That's
ocean.
crazy.
The rest of her pod took turns helping her carry it when she got tired. Scientists called it a tour of grief, the longest recorded in any non-human species, and no one had a clean behavioral explanation for it. It wasn't about survival. It wasn't about feeding. There was no evolutionary advantage to carrying a dead body for over 2 weeks.
Maybe she just felt bad. Like, it's a little what other explanation does she need?
Across open ocean. Except that maybe she knew her calf was gone.
Yeah.
And couldn't let go.
Yeah.
That's not the behavior of a creature that knows something existed and now doesn't. What is? So where does that leave us? The science says, yes, some animals can recognize themselves. Yes, they can think about their own thinking. Yes, they feel something, probably. But the innermost question, the one you actually want answered, does the dog lying on the couch know it's alive? That one.
Oh, at first I had to go back and look at what you said because I was like, whoa, wait a minute. That's oddly specific.
And we still can't fully reach. Here's what we do know. The more closely we look at animals, the more the gap narrows. Every decade of research closes the distance a little more. Abilities we once thought were uniquely human, language, tool use, culture, mourning, self-recognition, keep turning up in other species. The wall between us and them has been getting shorter for as long as we've been studying them.
Yeah, like I said, you would know all of this if you read the Bible. Sometimes, what's up, Shirley? I hope you're doing great as well, and I hope you are also having a wonderful day. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. Yeah, but you would understand this if you read some of the Bible. Just read the Bible. I'm telling you, like literally all your answers are in there. You learn about the consciousness of animals in the Bible. Like, what's up, Lord Friend Moon 99? How you doing?
Which raises an uncomfortable question. If we've been wrong this whole time, if animals do exist in some meaningful sense, if there's something it's like to be them, if they feel and grieve and know themselves, then the way we treat them isn't just an ethical question. It's something we've been getting wrong for all of human history.
No, not necessarily, because we have dominion over the animals. Like, we have dominion over the animals. Like, they're subservient to us.
And the only reason we got away with it this long is because we couldn't ask them. There's a chimpanzee named Washoe who, in 1966, became the first non-human animal to learn American Sign Language. She learned over 350 signs. She taught some of them to her son. One day, a researcher who had been gone for a long time came back to visit. Washoe hadn't seen her in months. When Washoe saw her, she signed, "Cry." Then she pointed at the researcher's eyes. "Cry." She wanted to know why the researcher wasn't crying, why she wasn't as moved as Washoe was. Whether or not Washoe understood her own existence, she understood yours. Maybe that's where it starts.
Why you know cry? Cry why you know? Cry why you know? Okay, that was interesting. I like that one. I like that one as well. All right, here we go. We got Swite's. We got Swite's video that he sent in when YouTubers get their identity leaked.
From Pyrocynical relying on humor in the face of backlash,
sorry for not fulfilling your incredibly niche expectations,
to Daily Dose of Internet showing his vulnerable side.
I would literally pray to God every night before bed. I'm like, just kill my sleep.
Here are 8
Wow.
YouTubers who got
Whoa.
their identities leaked. Starting with YouTube commentator Pyrocynical, real name Neil Murphy, who spent the first 2 years of his career hiding behind gameplay content.
be sure to comment down below what you want me to talk about next.
Until 2016, when his identity came to light.
This'll only end bad for me.
This reveal was set in motion in 2016 when Drama Alert host Keemstar started spreading rumors.
Pyro legitimately invited a large YouTuber to go to a furry convention.
Pyro was trying to hook up with a 13-year-old girl from France, all right? That he was technically like a pedo or a weirdo.
Worse, Keemstar would follow up these accusations by cross...
Can you react to Moon Wakes Up? I see Dream on the blur list. Put it in the Discord. Join the Discord. Put it in the Discord. There's a section, videos for reactions. Put it in there. We'll get to it when we get to it.
A line.
Sheesh. Okay, here. I'll send you the Discord link. Or actually, it's in my bio on my YouTube. But I'll send you the Discord link. For some strange reason, I don't know why, but I don't have the Discord link like direct to the for the YouTube. It's very weird. But here you go. Join the Discord. Put it in videos for reactions channel. We'll see it and we'll be able to watch it.
Causing Niall to confront the situation.
So after I criticised Keemstar, Twitter pretty much devolved into a battleground. The fallen god of Olympus would randomly, with little to no context, start attacking me and posting private, I repeat, private pictures of me on his Twitter.
This response would earn him the internet's support, encouraging him to take control of his leaked identity.
So I've done a face reveal, not sure why. This'll only end bad for me.
Sure enough, the comments were unforgiving. Remember Gibby from iCarly? This is him now. Ish. Did you hear how deep this chick's voice is? Despite these jokes at his expense, Niall clapped back by leaning into them.
Okay, so from what I gather, I'm not a male. I'm apparently transgender now. Apparently a lesbian as well. Thank you all so much for pointing that out to me. It is very much appreciated. All 100 plus of you.
This video marks the day his videos skyrocketed in quality. Since then, Niall has embraced facecam videos, using them to showcase more of his personality and gain close to 5 million followers. This increased level of confidence stands in sharp contrast to Apex Legends gamer Dayyy, real name Kobe Meadows, who's in...
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, like, sometimes the face cam, like, showing your face, it changes, like, the interaction with your people.
Infamous face reveal made him the butt of jokes on the internet. I need to unsee this, which was the opposite of the admiration he was getting just a month before that. Wow, Wow, your skill level is actually crazy. This praise was for his skills in Apex Legends. Where
Wait,
this
that's
level
not
is
what that
actually
said.
Crazy. This praise
That said insane. Why he say crazy when that said insane?
was for his skills in Apex Legends, where Dizzy became an overnight sensation for his gameplay.
Let's go. 33. That's it. World record. That's actually world record. I'm pretty sure 30.
He sound like he ugly. Well, I'm sorry. That's not nice. He probably a let's watch.
32 is world record.
Earning him a spot in news headlines and a contract from Energy, a professional esports organization. This hype around his talent meant a live event appearance was inevitable, which finally happened in March of 2019.
Nah, I'm just playing. We good.
And his voice does not match his face. Boy looks like Sid from...
His voice don't match his face. His voice directly matches his face. Okay. But he seemed like he was young at this time. So like sometimes people still grow into their looks. You feel what I'm saying?
Ice Age. Why does he look like the guy from Ratatouille?
Nah, don't talk about the homie from Ratatouille like that. Don't even do that. Don't even do him like that.
These roasts over Kobe's appearance, however, didn't sit well with everyone. Imagine making fun of someone for something that is out of their control. While you're laughing at him, he's laughing at your bank account.
Someone who picture is this would say that. I'm sorry.
For something that is out of their control. While you're laughing at him, he's laughing at your bank account. Despite the overall harsh response, Kobe tried to move on, even participating in the Twitch Rivals event a month later.
What were you guys saying? What was the communication like?
What I was thinking was like Richard went down and then I was down.
Even though Kobe showcased his skills yet again, his second public appearance didn't stop the hate train. I felt jealous that Dizzy was getting so rich off of just playing video games, but now I don't so much anymore.
Okay, that's just some hater ass shit to say. First of all, like I said, he seemed like he probably about 14, 15, 16. At like he probably not chopped anymore. Like some people grow into their looks.
Guess that aim comes with a cost. The true cost would end up being Dizzy's career, as the backlash took a toll on his mental health. I'm sorry for not streaming. I'm disappointed in myself and have just been overwhelmed/stressed. This constant stress prevented Kobe from streaming regularly, leading to an 80% drop in his viewership from April to May of 2019. 7 months later, Kobe would announce his plans for the future. I've decided to focus on my stream and part ways with Energy and will no longer be competing professionally. Since then, Kobe has stayed away from the mainstream spotlight, choosing instead to stream for his 857,000 followers on Twitch, a fraction of the 6.1 million followers that Minecraft streamer Dream entertains as he tries to move past.
Let's see what he looked like now. Let's see what he looked like now. That was what, 6 years ago? Dizzy. Twitch streamer. I'm pretty sure he's not as chopped now. He can't be, chat. Like, come on. Oh wow, he doesn't show it. He doesn't show face cam. He don't show face cam, chat. He streamed this 9 hours ago, though. Well, that's good that he still streams. 3 weeks ago, dropping two 4Ks. Okay. Okay. Bruh. Can I log into Discord? Is it giving you an error or you just don't know your login? Boom. That is right there, boy. That is. Okay. Yeah, he not doing the face cams. Man, y'all done bullied this man into not even doing face cams anymore, bro. Why y'all do him like that, man? Why y'all doing him like that, man?
Watch this.
I need to get 6.
Watch this shot.
Ow! I'm done. Get me out. No.
Nah, yeah, see, bro, he probably older now and probably like not even as chopped as he was when he when they were showing him. You know what I'm saying? It's probably not even that bad. But we won't know because he don't show his face anymore. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. Some people just gotta grow into their looks, chat. That's all. We gotta bully me? What you gotta bully me for? You're a grown man. Oh. Watch the video I sent first, Dad. Indy, Swat, you're a grown man. Alright, let's keep watching.
His infamous reveal.
I still wanted it to be a part of my like branding and a part of what everything I did, because it was a massive part of Dream.
Referring to his iconic mask, which he would first take off in January of 2022.
Yeah.
Hi. It feels so awkward talking to a camera for the first time.
Only to be met with unexpected backlash over his appearance. Went from dream to a nightmare real fast.
I don't know. I don't know why that was so funny, but it was. That wasn't even that funny, but that was funny. He got flamed for this shit so hard. Really?
This sentiment wasn't shared by everyone, though, with some pointing out the real issue. This video has proved one thing: people's expectations were way too high. Why be mad at someone for not looking the way you expected? Unrealistic expectations, however, weren't the only things affecting Dream after his face reveal. The YouTuber trending right now already face revealed to me years ago when he was flirting with me when I was a minor. This statement described an alleged attempt by Dream to cross lines with an underage girl, followed by screenshots to back up the claim. I also believe I clearly had 17 in my bio, the same I have 20 now. I have him asking for my snap and we talked about school, leading to the internet grilling Dream over the allegations and giving rise to a new trend as more women came forward with similar stories. These claims, however, would be thoroughly debunked by Dream in an almost 90-minute long video.
She tweeted out defending me from hate on my face reveal 10 days before the allegations, and was liking my tweets, including a subscriber milestone tweet 2 days before she tweeted her allegations.
Concluding his defense by saying that his supposed victims were just looking to capitalize on the recent hate towards him. Honestly, the fact that all of these allegations popped out almost immediately after his face reveal says a lot. Twitter is literally a hellhole. A statement that was further supported by one of the biggest YouTubers.
I'm more confused than a caveman seeing fire for the first time. I've read through so much shit, and then I'll go to another thread, and then it contradicts all the shit I just read, and then there's a whole nother thread about debunking all of this.
With the allegations soon dismantled, Dream resumed his Minecraft videos, but without the kind viewership he enjoyed before his infamous face reveal. He Much like Corpse.
But he was still getting views, though. I mean,
whose carefully crafted reputation came crashing down despite his...
So this one, I feel bad for this guy. I know about this guy's face reveal. This one was kind of like, the internet is a shitty place, bro.
Best efforts to avoid it.
I don't think I'm gonna face reveal on purpose anytime soon. It's just way too much now.
This intense anxiety stemmed from the expectations around his face, which were set in motion ever since his first Among Us streams with...
Oh, you see Dream on the blur list. Oh, I got you. That's what you meant. See, I ain't never heard of Dream. I've never heard of Dream until right now, actually, now that I think about it. A lot of these YouTubers I don't really watch. I know about Corpse's face reaction or face reveal, and since they bullied him, he ain't been back on the internet.
Other YouTubers in 2020.
What is the perk to deafening? Like,
God, that voice is f***ing awesome.
I feel like your voice is touching me. Is that a weird thing to say?
I feel like your voice is hitting a part of my ear that's never been hit before.
These reactions to his deep voice would skyrocket his popularity, taking Corpse to over 7 million subscribers. This success also invited speculation over his looks, though.
in people's heads, I'm more of like a character or like a brand or like an anime character.
Further explaining why these expectations gave him more reason to stay faceless.
I don't think I could handle that many people like judging me at once.
His worst fears would be confirmed in March of 2021
What?
when he was doxxed on an online forum, with other social media platforms soon picking it up, leading to a
What?
stream of hate comments against Corpse, most of them about his appearance. Corpse fans realizing he's actually really ugly and not the hot man they imagined. These remarks, however,
He just looks like the guy from the movie The Whale. Imagine. I ain't never seen that movie. That's a strange movie to know. Oh, that's the movie. Yeah, with what's this man name? Brendan Fraser. He looks like the guy from The Whale. Which guy? Which one you talking about? Brendan Fraser? Are you talking about Brendan Fraser? You saying he looked like him? I mean, imagine he did. Low-key looks AI. You talking about for Corpse? I mean,
however, were soon
Corpse husband fans realizing he's actually really ugly and not the hot man they imagined.
he's actually really ugly and not the hot man they imagined. These
Just to be mega chopped.
remarks, however, were soon overshadowed by waves of support for the YouTuber. Imagine being so attention deprived that you have to invade someone else's privacy and expose them for your own personal gain. This attempt at doxing Corpse received another blow when internet detectives pointed out why it was fake. Despite the support, Corpse had seen enough, choosing to abandon his main channel in response to the backlash, with his last upload coming in November of 2021. He would follow up this move with a new chapter in music, growing his audience to over 2.8 million and collaborating with some of the biggest artists over the next 2 years. Since November of 2023, however, he has stepped back from the spotlight to take a much-needed break, a sentiment that has also been expressed by one of his closest friends.
He's off the internet because he wants to be off the internet, and I think he's happy with where he is right now.
But while Corpse had no control over the doxing saga that turned him away from streaming, the creator of compilation channel Daily Dose of Internet, Jason Greniewicz, leaked his own identity with this move.
Yeah, no, those aren't the questions. How do I get to the questions?
This accidental reveal after 2 years of anonymous uploads, however, immediately worked in Jason's favor. Bro thought he sounded like a chill college student that got out in midterms, but bro built like a DILF. Jason, therefore, felt comfortable accepting his public image, even attending the Streamer Awards for the first time in 2022.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Daily Dose of Internet. Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet. Can you believe it? That's me.
While this interview was his first public appearance, Jason would reveal more of himself a year later when he sat down for a candid conversation with Anthony Padilla.
I want to open up an animal sanctuary. I want to and a farm and all these fun things. So
you were telling me that you also want to open an apple orchard. You want to own an apple orchard.
I want to be an apple orchard farmer so badly.
Jason would also open up about his life before YouTube success when he was burned out from his 9-to-5.
I was just extremely depressed, and I remember it got to the point.
Lord friend, do you have the Twitch? Do you have Twitch? Oh, what do I do if I can't log into Discord? Do you have Twitch? That guy hot though. If you think so, I mean, if that's what you think is hot. Shit, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, because after this video, we're moving on. We're no longer doing reactions. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Dom. Look at Dom being helpful. Thank you, Dom. Okay.
where I would literally pray to God every night before bed. I'd be like, just kill me in my sleep. Kill me in my sleep because I don't want to wake up the next day to do what I want to do what I'm supposed to do.
This honest confession, along with his charming personality, led thousands of people to agree that he seems to be the most grass-touching person of the internet I've ever witnessed. Like, he's so grounded, it's actually so refreshing. While others noted that
That's so interesting because, oh boy, I mean, that's crazy for you to be asking God for you like to do, but at the same time, like, yeah, if you go into a place that's making you that depressed, my boy, yeah. Peekaboo, peekaboo. I just put some pointers in my chain. Peekaboo. 50 pointers like a Kobe gang. Peekaboo. Yeah. There never been that time for you? Not due to like somewhere I've worked. Now I can say like, you know, I've had some tough times, but like where you like just based on like the way you worked. Now I do have like my times with God where I'm just like, yo, like this is a lot, and like I really would like to be doing what I believe that I'm supposed to be doing in this world, and like where I want to do what I actually want to do in this life. But like I don't ever ask God to like take my life away because of where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Like that is deep, you know? And shoot, man, like you'd be surprised. Like sometimes you gotta be careful what you asking God, because God will be like, you know, it'll like, not to say that this will be funny, but like it's one of those things where it's like, what if when this person dies, like he actually dies in his sleep? You know what I'm saying? Like just like that, you know? So it's just being vigilant. But yeah, that's crazy work.
it was impossible to dislike him. I hate this guy. He's successful, handsome, confident, rich, and has a voice like butter. No, wait. I love this guy. This outpouring of love was similar to what Jaden Ditfak of Jaden Animations received from the internet after getting featured in a vlog.
We didn't find Jaden, but we found her biggest fan. How long have you been following Jaden for?
Pretty long time, since
Say like 18 years.
Despite playing along, Jaden was uncomfortable with the situation, something that fans were quick to note. Their observations proved accurate, as she would later express in an interview 4 years later.
I was like, get used to it, but I'm really not comfortable right now, but it's out there, so my emotions don't really matter.
Her discomfort stemmed from her self-image struggles, which she discussed in the aftermath of her identity leak.
I started eating.
Yeah. That's understandable. That's understandable, Dom. I don't blame him for it, you know. I definitely want to be doing what I want to be doing in life versus going to 9 to 5s, or versus having to do work that I don't want to do, you know.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hey, hello, friend. So it's definitely understandable.
Less trying to be happier with myself. I'm naturally very thin and I've never had issues with weight before, but it was like a switch in my brain that all of a sudden that wasn't good enough either. It became all I could think about.
She would conclude her moment of vulnerability on an inspiring note, though.
I don't know what else to say other than just thanks.
That is a powerful woman right there. In reality, heroes are those that keep getting back up, not those that are never knocked down. She would indeed come out stronger from this incident.
Not struggling with an eating disorder anymore. I'd say I'm much more confident in myself, being like...
I'm sorry. I just thought that was very funny.
Disorder anymore. I'd say I'm much more confident in myself, being like around confident people and people who are like happy.
Is it wrong for me to not have known any of these YouTubers? The only one that I knew about was Corpse. I ain't never heard of her, never seen her. And majority of the others, I ain't never heard of them, nor seen them.
Together.
This new sense of confidence would be on full display when she jumped headfirst into a Mr. Beast challenge in 2024. Little did anyone know just how far that leap of faith would take her.
Oh my gosh! Oh, whoa! You were so chill! I was like, surely she's out! You are the winner!
It's hard for a lot of artists out there. I just...
She would express her gratitude to her fans by donating the prize money towards an art scholarship, proving that a leaked identity doesn't always lead to doom and gloom. Unlike notorious Roblox YouTuber Koofy, whose unmasking revealed something far more troubling. If only one day there was a world where all Roblox YouTubers were normal, this reaction would be a jab at Koofy's dark identity, which came to light after fellow Roblox creator Kakao420 exposed him in 2024.
Occasionally, I caught a glimpse of Koofy's true self beyond the character, from his age to his home country.
In a video that has over 6.5 million views as of now, Kaka explained that he initially worked with Koofy to create Roblox TikToks, with the two regularly communicating on Discord. This collaboration, however, reached an abrupt end when Koofy went offline, taking a 3-month break without any prior notice. The sudden disappearance urged Kaka to investigate the matter alongside YouTuber Olix, who eventually found an anonymous source claiming to know Koofy's true identity.
Before the creation of the Koofy channel, he was Kellogish, a prominent figure in the Roblox community.
Kilogish's prominence didn't last long, however, as he faced a platform ban back in 2021 after leaked Discord messages showcased sexual conversations with minors. Following these revelations, Kilogish slipped into the...
Forgot about Cortez, not gonna lie. What's up, Don? Welcome back, buddy. How can you forget about me? How can you forget about me? That's crazy. 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 Niggas sleeping on me nowadays. That's lazy. Go ahead and figure it out. Go ahead and figure it out. You've been busy with your graduation. You've been busy with your graduation. Hey, congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations on your graduation. That's Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce at the basketball game. Congratulations, man. Big dubs to you, Don. Congratulations on graduating, man. That's awesome. That's amazing. Welcome to the real world.
A prominent figure in the Roblox community.
Kilogish's prominence didn't last long, however, as he faced a platform ban back in 2021 after leaked Discord messages showcased sexual conversations with minors. Following these revelations, Kilogish slipped into the shadows, only to resurface 3 months later with his first upload as Koofy. The shared identity of the two channels was further confirmed by Kaka when he exposed Koofy's blocked keywords. These included his former channel name and terms related to PDF file behavior, therefore closing the case for the community. After this bombshell dropped, Kilogish, real name Kelvis Garamanian, disappeared yet again with his last upload in August of 2024. But while Kelvis's leaked identity forced him back into the shadows to confront his dark past, Minecraft YouTuber Grox has only won over more fans. Bro looks so innocent. He looks like he would be a chill guy who probably plays some instruments I would vibe with him all day. These comments come after 4 years of anticipation, during which the faceless YouTuber has grown to roughly 6 million subscribers with his Minecraft skits.
We have a Declaration of Independence. You can't attack us.
Oh, that's sick. Hey, can I see that?
Oh, sure.
Fuck out of here with that.
With these videos receiving widespread praise, his star grew brighter until he took a break in January of 2023. This step back didn't last long, however, with fans delighted to see him upload once again in April of 2025 with an interesting challenge.
Can they stop me from beating the Ender Dragon? Let's find out. And if I die at any point, dude, you're serious. I have the face reveal.
Even though Grox would succeed in the challenge, his alleged identity would become public anyway when an anonymous source leaked a now deleted photo from his Instagram account. This leak, while still unconfirmed, was actually well received by the Minecraft community. He doesn't look like somebody who would torture villagers for fun at all. People better not call him ugly, I swear, making this one of the most positive reactions to a leaked identity in recent times.
Oh, okay.
You cannot do better.
Stop it. Okay. Cool. Well, chat, that was a pretty good 2 hours. The moon woke up. Okay. Episodes 1 through 4. Sent from friend Moon. Okay, chill out. You may be mod on Twitch, but I'm the only mod in here. Don't make me take you on a dual range again. Oh, I challenge you to a duel. Ah, that's fencing, pal. Hey, that's still a duel, buddy. That's still a duel. Okay, chat. Hold on. We gotta see who's gonna win the duel. Let's go. Let's see. All right, in the chat. Y'all put y'all money on. I just noticed that hairstyle. Yeah, I just got my hair up in like a half bun, a half up, half down. He said, "Do I win?" Oh, I don't know. That's plagiarism. He came through with something original. Bam, you came through with the plagiarize. I don't know. All right, let's do this. Wheel spinner. All right, here we go. Let's take away. All right, here we go. This is about to be the determining factor. Dom. Cancel. Okay. We got Dom. We got Brayden. 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 All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 and 4. We gonna see who get it. Y'all ready? Spin the wheel. And the winner is not rigged, chat, but it's Dom. The winner is Dom. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna say my goat Dom. The winner is Dom, chat. Dom is victorious. Dom is. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, I've turned the TV up and I'm sitting 10 feet from it like 6 times. You are loud as shit.
Oh well, I got energy. Put some headphones on. I don't know.
Don't let me come chop you in the throat.
I don't know what to tell you.
You were not funny.
WWs. I'm gonna just soundproof the room, chat. I'm gonna have to. She not gonna be saying I'm loud when we living in a mansion though. I ain't gonna be loud then. When we living in a mansion down in Miami, overlooking the beach. All right. Cool. Cam, let's switch it. All right, chat. Living in Miami is outrageous. I mean, tax savings, like there's no tax in the state of Florida, no state tax. Come November, there's gonna be 60% of people that votes for no tax on property. So why would it not be Miami? The flood's finna get you. It I mean, it barely flood like that out there for real. Don't let the news hype you up. Please don't play something stupid today. I mean, what y'all want me to play then? Like, I started watching your mixtape also, by the way. Thank you for posting those. I started watching them. So far, low key, I'm glad it's only 2 hours. I will say that. Was 4 hours of gameplay. It's only 4 hours of gameplay. I'm glad that it's only 4 hours of gameplay. I will for sure say that, because one of the best person in here with letter A with a letter D in their name though. What's up, Dom? I mean Don, my bad. Don, you for some strange reason I thought that was Braden because y'all's names. Y'all be recommending me some bullshit. No, listen, I thought mixtape was your type of game when I saw like some other people playing it. How did you like it, by the way? Because I hadn't finished watching your whole mixtape drop, you know. I've only seen, I think maybe like the first 45 minutes of episode 1 of the 2 hour joint that you had. Also, friend Moon, I see it. Your Moon wakes up. I'm not ignoring it, trust me. But I saw also in the Discord. We're gonna play it, just not today. The stream is now 2 hours and 30 minutes. We typically stream for 2 hours, maybe close to 3. In stream, I take a quick break and then we come back into it, just so that way it's easier for me, like just to get like clips and everything like that. So momentarily we'll take a break, but it's not gonna be long. It's literally just gonna be me ending this stream, figuring out what game we'll play, and then play the games. But I'm trying to figure out if I should even do that because it's already 10:18. I just like to have them like separate, you know. So we will do that, but we will be back as well. So like it's not like end and it's over. It's end and then gear up for some games that we'll play. So this stream is not too long, but yeah, I know y'all said like some games that we got in the Discord, right? That y'all have recommended. Get good. That's funny. That's funny. I ain't never seen that. At least I don't suck. So I'm gonna leave it there. That's funny. Okay, so we got the vids for reaction. We got a couple more in there. I see the moon. We got the Juice WRLD joint. So y'all keep stocking them up because we kind of running out. But Dom been doing a great job. I love to see some contributions from the rest of y'all for the videos that y'all want to see me react to. That's up to y'all though if y'all want me to react to them. But Pacers chip next year. Stop lying to yourself, Dom. He's saying I'm carried, y'all casuals. Ooh, what if we do this, Dom? You down for some Outlast? I think we should do that. I think we should do some Outlast. Yeah, I'm down for some Outlast. Dom, what you think? Braden, you want to run some Outlast with us? Yeah, I think we should run some Outlast. I 100% think we should do that. Yeah, that's what we'll do for tonight. We'll do that. We'll run Outlast, chat. That's going to be fine. Okay. So, 2 hours, 34 minutes. 2 hours, 34 minutes. All right, cool. Let me get it set up on my side. We'll run some Outlast. I don't know if Braden's still in here. But yeah, we'll run some Outlast. Heck yeah. All right, I'll be back. Give me maybe about 10. Give me maybe like 10, 15, and we'll run it. For those who want to join back, by all means, come on back in. We're gonna have some more fun. But until momentary peace, let us know in the Discord if you need help. If I need help setting it up, we all heard you falling out. We all heard you're falling out. She be alright. She gonna kill ya. She good. She good. Chat. She good. Don't worry about that. One more hydrate. Damn, I ran out of my drink. I'll be sure to get some more so that way we can stay hydrated for sure. And then I'll come back and do the hydrate when we get back in. Glazing Dom right now. Y'all supposed to be glazing me, okay? I'm the center of attention. Y'all glazing the wrong people. This is my show. That's like going to a concert and glazing the undercard and not the main performer. That's like going to a concert and glazing the drama and not Bruno Mars. That's like going to a concert and glazing Joe and not Michael Jackson. Come on now. It's Dom Day. It's Don Day. You're right. Your day is the rest of the month and all of the rest of the year. Okay. All right. I'll give you that one. I'll accept my fate with that. Oh. Okay. I'll be back, chat. Wait, what is this? Oh, that's the death counter. Why is that even there? Oh, because I had to do the push-ups. Okay. I will be back. We'll be back. Trust me. Trust me. We'll be back. We're not going to be